The first one was at Performance 2018. Unfortunately, we're not in Milan right now, but we can try to exploit this, because now maybe we can be more participants, and so even maybe more questions, and let's try to make it fruitful. Okay. So the organizers are me, Luca Vassio. I'm assistant professor at Politecnico di Torino in Italy. And also the other names are professors, either in networking or distributed systems, but all with some background and competencies in machine learning. And I want to thank Zili, Danilo, and Abhishek that I guess here among the participants. And also to our publicity sir that spam a bit the workshop in a lot of emails. We also have a quite large program committee, 20 people, and you can see among them there's big names and, let's say, also young researchers that are emerging in this topic. For those of you that doesn't know, the goal of the workshop this year was extended and widened also to include distributed systems and not only networking applications. And we were looking for smart and scalable approaches to manage the complexity of networks and distributed systems. So we hope that with this workshop we show when and how AI, and in particular ML, can be effectively used, presenting also new contribution that could pave the way for further research, since this is a workshop. And also there's a wide range of fields within networks and distributed systems. So you'll see 7 talks about from network anomaly detection to mobile task offloading. The sessions will be organized as follows. So now there will be the keynote by Professor Nicola Lane. And then we'll have some kind of a pause, like 5 minutes. And then we'll have the technical session with 3 papers each. The first one will be mainly about Q of E in different applications and edge computing, while the second one will be about applications of machine learning to different networking problems. Before starting, let me also give you a bit of information for transparency about the review process. So we had 20 TPC members, and unfortunately this year, like many other conferences, we had fewer submissions, actually less than half of what we had in the first edition. However, they were actually of high quality, and each submission received on average 4 reviews, so some even 5, the one that were more, we had to debate a bit more for their acceptance or not. And at the end, we choose to accept 6 papers, so with an acceptance rate of 60%. And all the papers that will be presented now, today, will be published on the Performance Evaluation Review journal. Just more statistics about the ratings. We had quite a wide range of ratings for the paper. The ratings were between strong reject and strong accept. And as you can see from the empirical CDF, we didn't have actually many strong reject and strong accept, but in general, there was like more towards the good score than towards the bad score, either because the papers were good or because the TPC was somehow kind. And we discussed as chairs all the papers actually with the TPC members. And at the end, the one chosen, they were all above an average of 0.8, if the scores actually are between -3 and 3. Okay, now you should already see in the chat, there's a workshop participation form. I guess I should link it again because the people that join later. I kindly ask you to just fill its 30-second form just for your name, and maybe it's important for statistical purposes and also for the PhD students, because I guess that some of you in this will be recognized as a 3-hour course in your PhD school. So please fill the form right now. I'll link it also again later during the post. So now I'll leave the words for Professor Nicola Lane, that is a professor in University of Cambridge, and in particular in the Department of Computer Science. And he also leads the Machine Learning System Labs, and also alongside his academic role, he's also a director at the Samsung AI Center in Cambridge. And he will talk give a talk about federated learning. That is actually an emerging topic, and it will also try to show us what is the carbon footprint of these different methods in data centers. So I guess that we can give you the control so you can share your